I think paint was an effective way to link products together, because it's a visual illustration. So we had paint on the advert, we had paint in the digipack, and we also had paint in our music video. So then everyone would know that paint is what makes Pandora Pandora. That's her thing. And so by having paint on her, it was like her signature. And it also makes viewers think that by having paint on yourself, you are visually connected to Pandora as an artist, and it's clear that you're a fan of her work and her music. And another thing, I think the combination of our main product and our auxiliary task was effective because of the way it progressively told the story. We wanted everything to be narrative based, because one of our feedback we got from a girl called Melissa said that one of the reasons why she liked her music video is because it had a narrative, and she liked seeing narratives in music videos because it gave her more to watch and gave more meaning to the song, and it gave the in-depth scenery that she needed to keep motivating her to watch the song. So we decided to make everything narrative based or narrative inspired. Like the design of the digipack, we had a narrative on the front where we had our artist in a box looking like she was trying to get out, and everyone knows that the Pandora's box is legend about how the box has something evil in it, and the artist is called Pandora. So we connected the story to our artist just to present her in a more interesting way and to give her more enigma. So that's that's how we used a narrative in our digipack and our music video as well. We had different narratives in our music video to show them the meaning behind the lyrics of people having different lives and different that other people don't know about, and they have different secrets that don't want everyone to know. And we also had another narrative, which is the way that we connected all three products together, which is by having the advert showing just her arm and the digipack having close-up images of her, and where you see more of her face. So the idea is that in the advert you just see her signature, which is the paint, but you don't see her face, you don't see what is her identity. Like when you see someone, the first thing you look for is for their face, because that tells you who they are and it lets you know that. But instead you see her signature, which is the paint. And we use the paint to connect the advert to the digipack by having close-ups of her face, where now the viewers finally get to see her face. And then in the music video you get to see everything. You get to see her without the body paint and with the body paint. So it's kind of like we tell a story. Now first we're going to give the viewers a little bit. We're going to show you her signature, then we're going to show you her face in our digipack, then we're going to expose everything, and we're going to give you Pandora exposed in our music video, where you see her with and without the makeup, and you see her as an artist as well, where she's just lip syncing. So we thought that our main product and auxiliary task was effective as a combination in that way, in the way it had more than one narrative in different ways. That there were narratives in different ways, in the way that it was produced as a whole, and the way it was designed individually. And I think that's what appealed to our target audience, which is teenagers, because they like something that's more than just what you see on the cover. There's more to it. There's always more on the plate, something that's going to keep you going, keep you looking for the next step. And that's what we did when we were making our product. We gave them something extra in the next step, something more to look forward to. And from another feedback that we got, that I got anyway, was about how the lighting was good and how repeat shots were effective in showing who the artist was in our music video. So we kind of emphasized the idea in our digipack, where we had just pictures of the artist. So it was clear that she was a solo artist and she was the artist, because she was the main focus, the central focus, and the only focus, because all the images revolved around her. There are no other images which didn't have her in it. So that's how we made it clear that she was the main solo artist and was the only artist. And also in the advert we had just her arm, which is also just a picture of her. So all these shots together are different shots of her, very short types, but all of her, as well as we have repeated shots in our music video which are dominantly of just her, which gives the idea that she is the artist and the main focus of which the audience should be like looking on and focusing on. And that's how our main product and ancillary were effective as a combination. One of our feedbacks, Melissa and Sarah, said that they liked that Pandora looked like she was in her own world. And we did this in our music video, or they were commenting on my music video. This is what they said. They said that Pandora looked like she was in her own world because in the party shot she wasn't interacting with anyone. She was just standing there and singing. It was kind of like she was lonely and she didn't fit in with everyone else, that she had her own idea. But when she's got her own performance shots, which is singing, there's lights on her face and there's a mid shot, she's putting effort into it, she's singing her heart out and she's really having a great time. And in all the other shots where she's just painting on her own and she's singing and she's enjoying herself, where she looks visibly happy. But in the shots of other people she looks really sad. So it shows that Pandora has her own world, her own view on how she thinks people should be living together. So the fact that we had showed that she has her own world in our music video, we also showed that in our digipack by having pictures that not many people could relate to, because not everyone reaches for a light bulb when it's bright light, and not everyone is trying to come out of a box or leaving a box or in a box, and not many people just have artistic paint on their faces. So these images were abnormal in their own way, in the way they don't link to individual lifestyles, and then showed that she had her own world, that she had her own creativity, her own thing. And so that's how we kept that idea consistent. And we also did it in our advert because we had the paint as the main emphasis instead of her face or anything else that everyone else would look for to recognize a person. We just had our paint, and so that was her signature of what she thinks makes her world. Her world is that she can paint herself in whatever design she chooses to do. And that's how our main product and ancillary was effective as a combination. And another one, comment that we had from our main product was given by a boy called Eddie, and he said that our music video was effective in the way that it strands from the mainstream expectations of a music video, and this is what made it clear it was alternative. The way it was clear in the video was how she didn't interact with others but was happy on her own. We decided to emphasize that she lacked connection to mainstream in ancillary and in advert, and in ancillary and in the advert, by not showing her face, as both alternative dance and generic adverts show artist's face. But we decided not to show her face by her signature, and by using the body paint. I already said this. And the last point then is I just listed the ways it is effective as a combination as a main product and ancillary task, but there's always room for improvement. And I think one of the ways that it could have been improved is perhaps if the spotlight theme was kept consistent all the way through. Like in our music video we had performance lights in performance shots, so maybe we could have had different colored lights in our digipack design as well.